Oh my god, I tell you guys, like I just about to hit the play button. And then of course, as I'm about to click it, this plane just flies right overhead. I'm like, okay, I see how it is. Anyways, today we're doing some, oh man, submarine sandwich is making me clear my throat. But today what we're going to be doing is night ops. And what we're not going to be doing are these quests. And we're going to do night ops, even though I typically skip it, just so that people can, see some, okay. A little bit of sharp turning there, car, thank you. And just so people can see a little bit of night ops. In the beginning of a new season, I do like to do what I like to call, play by the minutes, as in, like, very little cutting, very little stuff like that. And that's because in the very beginning of a season, I know that's where a lot of people are going to be watching. And a lot of people who are looking for just kind of basic tips, just like how do you play on the lethal zone. And they're not going to understand if I cut around a lot, like how do you play, etc. And because, they want to see, like if I get in trouble, what do I do? If something gets dumb, what do I do? And that's why I like to do play by the minutes in the beginning. And then as the season goes by, you're going to see more and more jump cuts. Because then we get to the point where, I'm well aware that, you've seen it. It's going to be mostly routine kind of gameplay. And that's just how it goes. So in the beginning, you're going to get to see kind of common gameplay, give you an idea of how to relatively safely play in the nightmare zone. Or, I mean, even in the... I said it, I always say, I'm still not used to saying lethal zone. We are on lethal zone, though. But, yeah, I'll make that mistake periodically. It's... some of it is, I just don't like the name Lethal Zone. I think it's Otar cigarettes. That's really what, well, we're also looking for building materials here, but that's what we're looking for. We're looking for money and building materials at the moment. And, any little assorted supplies that I can find a use for, but this is going to have the building materials. I will be sad if it doesn't, because that means there will be no building materials here. Please, please. Yeah. Oh, hog splitter. Oh man, maybe I should have cleared my throat a bit before I hit the record button. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, hog splitter. You know what kind of annoys me about these weapons? Despite being these big, 12-pound heavy weapons, it only salvages for 30 parts. I think that is kind of a ripoff. It does not meet my expectations for the amount of parts that I believe I would get from scrapping such a large object. But anyways, one of the things that I'm talking about, and I want to really focus on, if you're a new player, and you don't want to, waiting, you can wait the nighttime out, but if you do, you are wasting a lot of time. So what I like to do instead is just leave the easy places to loot intentionally unlooted so that you could do something at night that isn't as dangerous as it could be. This is not that bad. Putting some stuff over here. I was tempted to build some more light bolts. I still might do it, in fact. I hate driving the car short distances just because the car is going to attract any zombies nearby, but at the same time, I do want the extra storage, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, so, for example, one of our commenters was like, oh my god, you forgot the house with the beehives. That's intentional. And we are leaving it here so that we have something to do at night so that we can be productive. Especially in the beginning. Later on, you can wait the night out. Well, once you've kind of stabilized your community, you can wait the night out. But in the beginning... it's especially good to loot in the beginning at night, and that's because this is when the threat level is kind of at its lowest. Yeah, you're at your weakest because you don't have very much stuff, but at the same time, the threat level is really low. Okay, so we got some fuel, that's good. Let's go ahead and install a mod. I want the fertilizer. Let's make sure we've got everything installed that we can install. Sitting at A9 materials, that's not going to cut it for level 2 infirmary. We need at least the level 2 infirmary in order to successfully treat character injuries. The level 1, ooh, stray tampon. I will take it. What did this... Okay, I'm not sure if we might have just gotten a bonus fuel ruck there. And by that, I mean, I don't know if it was in the cards for that one to have a fuel ruck. I want to say that it probably was, though, because one of the things about Lethal Zone is I think they said they're not going to give you as many, like, little freebie rucksacks from unknown, kind of like random locations, but maybe we got lucky. So, this is the little bee house area. If you're wondering, that's what these are. These things here are all bee boxes. And normally you get food from these. I'm hoping to get honey. Honey as a luxury item. Okay, there you go. Chunk of honeycomb, a sweet little treat. Too small to stave off hunger, though, sadly. Kind of strange, you know, given that, like, you'd think that there would be plenty of carbohydrate calories in that. You'd think that would stave off hunger. So, looks like we're getting cases of chemicals instead of luxury items. I mean, like, we do need cases of chemicals, so I'm not going to rant and rave about it, but pretty quiet in here. I am getting out of the habit of completely searching the house, and, you know, normally people are like, Fox, you need to completely search a house. Honestly, I just don't think that's a good idea on Lethal Zone, because completely scouting a house can provoke more zombies to spawn in, because LOL Lethal Zone. But, so yeah, we're just gonna kind of go loot as we go. Okay, 2 more are hiding somewhere.
We're good. Don't see any of them around here.
Don't really need medical supplies, but it's kind of like, who cares? I'll take, if you're going to give me rucksacks, I'll take rucksacks. Okay, got some ethanol. I'm hoping to actually put ethanol to use in this season by making strong painkillers, which once you get the strong painkillers going, that is like Influence City.
There's not really anything else to find here.
There we go. And let's, we'll probably drive back to base. We got plenty of stuff to dump off. You see, the secretly, Foxington Morbucks, he's actually like a deposed noble. You see, like, he used to be rich, but now he's like forced to like live in squalor with these like peons, and he's trying to like rebuild his empire. So, but you know, he hasn't like adjusted to living in this apocalyptic world. So, you know, kind of like, it's tough. You don't understand, like, you know, needing electricity and stuff like that, that's something that Foxington Morbucks shouldn't be having to deal with. But unfortunately he does it now that we have this crazy awesome benefit. So that is an ammo store. I am pretty incentivized to check it out. I think I will. It could be pre-looted unless it is counted as part of the starting area. I want to say it will be considered part of the starting area. Okay, hitting every tiny little object. That sounds like a feral. I think we can outrun him. Emphasis on I think. Yeah, I don't think he'll follow me all the way here. What I'll do is stay in the car, though. Just trying to see, did he give up the chase? And it looks like the answer is yes. Very nice.
So, we got a favor to ask. Can you swing by?
Oh, this character is tired. That's annoying. Let's see if any of these doors are unlocked.
Yeah,
No.
Definitely locked.
No. Okay, let's check the back door. I am expecting zombies to be in here, and I don't want to smash a window or bash a door down if I don't have to. There we go. I would be surprised if there are no zombies in here. And my character is tired, so I don't want to, you know, do some silly stuff with our stamina unnecessarily. Let's get this guy who is getting a little too nosy. So although crossbows are technically a silent weapon, the actual impact of the crossbow does make noise, which is why the second zombie came to investigate. Fertilizer. Nice. Let's go ahead and... How much food are we getting? 1.5? I'll do it. So once again, by opening these doors up that were previously locked, they are now unlocked. So this actually might be empty. Let me go ahead and... Okay, so I am not going to... I mean, we will eventually fully reveal this building, but in the meantime, let's just start looting. Exciting though, get a pretty big cache of supplies here. Eight lootable objects. Okay, I'm hoping for light bolts, not standard bolts, but still got 7 more opportunities here. Definitely. Okay, a box mine. We could sell that. I always get asked, why don't I like mines? I don't like mines because they aren't deadly enough, to be quite frank. The M97 trench gun, probably going to scrap it for materials. Probably, emphasis
Breathe
on.
easy. No more creepers.
Okay, looks like we did not get any pop-in spawns. You know, thank you, early game Lethal Zone, for not, you know, being as lethal as you could be. Hunter's Bolt Scout. That's a pretty good gun. There we go. Got some light bolts. Go ahead and reload. Very nice. I actually want all of that. And I'll even use the coffee. There we go.
No more of that.
That will stave off fatigue for a little while. Coffee, not nearly as good as espresso, but we don't have an espresso outpost. There's our rucksack and a regular light crossbow. That would be pretty good if not for the fact that we have the Echo crossbow, which is easily one of the best weapons in the game, especially for kind of getting the... Oh, got the bomber hat atomic. I'll take it. Oh yeah, like most of the clothing items remaining are basically found in barns or in gun stores. So another soda can bomb. Not super exciting, very low energy. Where is the final lootable? Hello? Lootable? Are you outside? Maybe? Possibly? Oh, it's on the roof. I just now saw it. Okay. Well, let's put some of this crap in here. And the guns, because they're heavy. Except for the light crossbow. It's in the name. It is a light crossbow. Up we go. And let's see what we got here. Little ammo case. Might find some bullets or parts in here. Not going to be anything super exciting, though. 6.22 caliber rounds, you know, whatever. We'll take it. As you can see, they clearly were trying to turn this into a holdout, you know, with the tent and the outhouses. But it looks like it did not turn out. Survival was not in the cards for our dear friends over here. Quickly jump up here. I thought there might be some just kind of random lootables. Oh, I can't crouch underneath that. It looks like I could have been able to do it. I don't think he'll see me. Have to get a little closer. Electronics? Oh, 11. That's pretty good, actually. 11 scraps of circuitry. Very nice. That's enough for 12 C4, I think. I can't remember if it was 5 or 6 scraps that are needed, but that's pretty good. All the scraps that we can get are necessary, like I said, because I don't actually know if we're going to get the... I don't know if we'll be able to build the bloater plague grenades, which is what I would like to switch to. But, not sure. Might not get them. We didn't get the quest. Like, it's very random. Sometimes you get the quest to acquire the advanced biochem facility. Sometimes you get it right off the bat. Sometimes just don't get it. And in this case, I just didn't get it. Fortunately, C4 were a pretty effective fallback solution. Throw this stuff in. Go ahead and throw all this in, because we are going to change characters. Not looking to get the maximum out of my coffee cup. That's fine. I just wanted it. Oh my god. Almost rammed through that door as it just mysteriously shut on me. But fortunately, I'm light on the sprint button. Okay, let's have, I guess, Marin come out. Marin is injured, but it's very, very minimal. Don't care if we're abandoning quests right now. It does not matter to me.
More people in. We could use the help.
This, and, yeah, that's fine. All of this is all fine. When can we summon more? When can we look for more? We got 35 minutes, so we will not be doing it in this episode, boys. As you can see, a fairly peaceful night out, and like I said, just really try to take advantage of this lower aggression state. Even in the higher difficulties, the game's initial state of aggression is lower, so one of the things you can do is just kind of avoid getting standing to kind of drag out this lower state of aggression, because that is what the standing does. Can we go around and not attract that? Because I don't even want to run them over, to be honest. Because one, it's going to waste time, and two, it's still going to bang up my car a bit. Like, some of them are going to, not all of them will hit the back of the car. Some of them are going to, like, wash up on the sides of the car and just do other dumb things. Waiting to see. I know the zombies heard it. Oh, I thought he was going to walk forward a little bit.
Let's make this mag count, kiddos.
Love recovering the arrows. Very nice. Even without resourcefulness, though, it would be just even better with resourcefulness, which, I mean, like, I'm not joking. Resourcefulness, it doesn't just increase your probability of getting your arrows back.
Make this mag count,
it is a
kiddos.
very significant increase. If I could, I would pick resourcefulness on pretty much every character. Infestation's finally starting to appear. Looks like it's not too far away. And the lack of... looks like this area would be pretty good to loot, though I have a strong feeling that a lot of those are going to be Plague Guards. Because the Plague Guards do tend to cluster on Nightmare Zone, and that means... that looks like a good place for them to cluster up.
No, I was hoping we'd have more company.
I was. I'm very happy to not have company. I'm just trying to, like, recover my wealth so that I could enter back into the elite tier of society and be in, like, the top 0.1%. That's the goal. And then we will sell useless crap to other people. That's how we're going to make it to the top. Parts, and that means this is going to have the parts. It better have the parts. I'm going to be sad if it doesn't have the parts.
Nice.
Ah, there we go. Bundle of lumber. Hopefully we can get the level 2 infirmary going. That is... Gotta take them out before it screams. And we did. That is completely random, though. Like, there's really not a whole lot you can do about if a zombie screams. I guess the one thing you can do is not be seen by the zombie, take it out, or ignore it, or just don't let it... But otherwise, if a zombie screams, it's just gonna scream. And once you get, I don't know about Dread Zone, but once you get to Nightmare Zone, a regular screaming zombie, pretty likely to pull in some unwanted attention. Walked right past this plastic
We have
chest.
a few zombies coming toward base. Nothing we can't handle.
Got
though.
zombies coming in, and let's see how bad it will be. Looks like it'll be a very basic attack, so
This'll
not a
slow
lot
me
to worry
down.
about. We do get paid the monies, though, for defending the siege. We will get 200 smackaroos, so high energy there. Got to make sure we do it. There is the final one, another one of these little ammo cases. Probably not going to get too much. We did get a rucksack of food, though, so I'll
I
take
think I've searched everywhere I can.
box mine, something to sell. I will reveal the building.
I'm declaring
Okay,
this location
good.
Z-free.
No more company. Very nice. Fox is happy about it. Okay, let's return to base and fend off this incoming wave of grumpy zombies who I guess they're just... Maybe it's our fault. You know, maybe I shouldn't be blaming the zombies. Who knows? Maybe we're just making a ton of noise, and now that there's no police, they're like, you're disturbing the peace. We're just coming to ask you to be quiet. That could be the actual background of what's happening. Let's not assume that we're the good guys, because Fox is typically the bad guy.
Come on, people, let's fight.
Okay, we need one
we
more
have a
material
choice?
to actually get that up.
You're alive. Yay for you.
Let me grab some items for insurance. I will grab Molotov and Probably just the Molotov. I'll grab some of these. These little tiny baby sieges are just like basically just a free 200 cash bucks. Unless something makes a big noise, like a screamer, and it pulls in more than I'm happy with, then it could be a problem. But I am estimating that that will not be the case.
Kill it. For real.
I love how everyone's just staying inside the car. Or inside of the house. Come on, get out here and kill these zombies. Someone's banging on the door. And I don't want any.
Not too far away.
I just love doing that. Like, even though it's a waste of... I could just stomp his head to save a little bit of parts. I don't care. I just like dropping the big beetle hammer on him.
Oh no.
Wow.
Down.
What a bunch of jerks. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not really. I'm technically lying. I know some of you guys may have thought I was actually sorry when I knocked that streamer over. Okay.
And we're still here. Cheers to us.
Well, there you go. An extra 200 smackaronis. I'll take it. We're up to 1,000 influence. Very high energy. Very satisfied with that. And we still got time to loot stuff. That is another benefit to having low zombie threat level. It ensures that even on lethal zone... I don't know, ensure is too strong of a word. Hold on, you know. Oh my god, I followed your advice and got, like, schmackinated. Well, it just means if you could keep your threat level low, the odds of things being fine are pretty good. They're pretty good. And so, therefore, there's a good chance that they will just be free smackaronis. Building materials in there. Definitely want to hit that. Then we should be able to get it going. I will start calling in the DLC probably in episode 3. We knew the Pharaoh was somewhere around here, so I was kind of a little wary listening. Here is the building that we didn't fully loot, like I said, giving us something to do at night. Although it looks like there's just way less... It looks like the Providence Ridge starting area has way more of a starting area to loot. This one seems way
Slow me
weaker.
down.
But I don't know. What can you do? I guess don't start on one of the vanilla maps.
Hey, survivors. We've been through hard times. We'll go through plenty more. But if you need a reason to keep fighting, just look at the people next to you.
I'm now
Many
looking.
reasons to survive is there are people left on Earth.
Well, the people who are standing with me are me, myself, and I. And you know what? Meredith is right. The only person you should care about is me, Fox. That's the only person who matters. Yeah. Wait, was that a quest that's expiring?
I'm on
What
the
do you
way.
guys want? You want to move to a new base? Do I really want to help you with that? I kind of do. And the reason I kind of... Well, they'll just drop back to neutral. I don't really feel like helping them right now. At the same time, I would like more allies. No, I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna help them. Thought I heard some raspy voices in here. Probably someone who needs to take a little bit of cough medicine. Parts, I see. Not exciting. Not happy with it. There it is again. It's not loud enough. They must be outside of the building. So I think I'm okay. I know some of you guys do not like slow searching, but like, okay, welcome to Lethal Zone, boys. You're gonna slow search on Lethal Zone. Even if you're like, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do Chad looting, and you're just gonna like loot as loudly as possible. Well, it's just gonna like You're just going to be stuck fighting a ton of zombies, and you're going to be looting. It's just going to take longer to do the same job. Now, I mean, maybe you could, like, just speed loot and then run away and abandon the area. You know, that's a possibility. Okay, it was in that room that I didn't notice. Bookshelf. I don't know. Like, give me a book, I guess. Books actually sell for a good bit. Somebody.
Well, we found everything we
Oh.
could possibly find.
Pretty good, actually. Nope. I think I have a feeling he wanted to scream. I was looking at him, and he's like, "I'm gonna tell on you." But we didn't let it happen, boys. Also, I think another reason why I'm not going to do that quest is I don't want them to move. I kind of like they're like conveniently right next to my base, so I don't think I want them to do that. I think that's a ungood idea. So like, no, I disagree with your plan to move bases. Let's just not do that.
Nope.
Okay, I was distracted by the glowing blood plaguiness on his chest and thought that was his head.
Let's make this mag count, kiddos.
Oh, I see that this trailer. Ooh, I hear a horde. 21 meters away, so they are pretty close. Not close enough to interfere with us, though, so let's go ahead and, I guess, loot this little mobile home. I don't think I've ever gotten anything good from a mobile home. A little bit of bits and pieces. I keep getting, like, the heavy-duty arrows. I really wish that I didn't get those. I mean, I don't hate them, but I would like the light arrows right now.
We were starting a trend.
Okay, box mine. What isn't that like the third or fourth box mine we got? Like, what is with everyone just making like, just like, is everyone just like, you know, making their own homemade box mines or something? Are you telling me that's not a mod I could take? That totally looks like an instant coffee machine. Okay, looks like we won't get seen on the way out. That's nice. Inventory still looks like we could grab some stuff. Let's reveal that we just did. Gasoline, random stuff, random medicine. Let's just keep going in order. Let's.
I do not want to
I can't
let that
even select
screamer bring
things.
friends.
What screen? Right over there. Does it? Ooh, this house has a lot of stuff in it. Another question I guess I'll answer, because it looks like this episode is strictly educational. I just, you know, look, I can't pull jokes out of my posterior. Like, if nothing funny happens, then hey, it's just an educational, it's just a more serious episode. It's just, you know, like, that's just the way it works in State of Decay. So one of the things I guess I'll answer as a question is, how good is stealth? Like, some people think that if you don't use stealth, you're just going to die, and I consider stealth to be kind of like the training wheels of the game, kind of like, you know, you ever seen the kids go to the bowling lanes and they add the bumpers on the side so they can't roll a gutter ball? That's how I view stealth. It's like, I'm not going to say stealth is bad. That's not what I'm going to say. But what I will say is that if you practice the game enough without using stealth, I mean, you can still sneak around like this, but you get used to the standard level of sneaking, then you'll find that you can play without stealth. And what that will do is free up a pick in your wit skills. You could pick, in this case I did have stealth because I had to pick between stealth and scouting. And scouting, not as good since they have nerfed. In fact, I think they actually should just redo scouting altogether. I'd like to see a skill like salvaging or scavenging or something like that, where it's focused on getting more loot. And it doesn't benefit you in combat capability in any way. It's just about finding more loot. That would be pretty cool. But, let's see. Throw this in. What is our capacity? 25. Okay, we can throw this in as well. We'll throw all of this in. Found a mod and a book. Both of those will sell pretty nicely. This house has a ton of stuff in it, so we want to keep just mining this little house out, because why not? I think that's the last thing we're going to do in this episode, is mine this house out. you, I will splish. Because it's got 9 lootable items. I mean, holy gee golly. Okay, we'll take the fireworks we do want. Not because I have any intention to use them, but because I think they sell for like 17 inputs. And look, until we make it to the top 0.1%, we need every little, ooh, decent bottle of gin. Crowbar 45, that, and then that was a really good one. That actually had really good stuff in it. So this house is paying off. Look, this is how you make money. Like, you just steal other people's stuff and sell it. Like, that is how you make money. Like do not, as a disclaimer, like, do not follow Foxington Moorbuck's financial advice. Like, do not go out and, like, to your neighbor's house, break in with a giant wooden hammer, and, like, steal all their stuff and sell it. You know, like, not. You know, I'm not saying that you couldn't do it, but I am saying it's probably not a good idea. You know, like, jail time will probably be in the cards. Just saying. So, like, I know some of you guys think this show is super serious and that I'm 100% serious all the time. It's not in the cards, though. Don't do it. Kind of want to read those sticky notes. Their handwriting is too small. I was hoping they'd be in really bold letters.
Looks clear to me.
Okay, good. So this is typically where I would expect a unusual item to be, because it's this specific box in this specific room. And it's 4 scrap circuitry. That's good. Now we can build even more C4. I'm hoping we don't need to.
Well, we found everything we can
Okay, we got
find.
a pack of tissues and more. I mean, we're finding more and more materials for making C4, which is, I mean, that's good. That's solid stuff. So the, you know, I guess to wrap up my thoughts on this very educational episode is, ooh, that was something to look. Hey, look, everyone always says the same thing to me, and therefore I gotta say it every single series. If you're having trouble looting, I don't know, just look for areas that don't have zombies. I'm telling you, the zombies aren't everywhere. You will find a place where there are no zombies. This is making me sad. Never mind. I lied. Not sad anymore. There we go. As I was saying, just look for areas that don't have zombies. There aren't going to be zombies everywhere. Got to drive. That's why the car is so good. Why do you want to make sure your car is always in good shape and well supplied with fuel? Because sometimes you do need to, drive around a little bit. But if you do that, if you drive around a little bit, be a little patient. And don't fight over areas that the zombies really want. You'll find these little areas where the zombies are like, we're going to send like a bajillion guys to stop you from looting the building. Well, don't loot the building. Just look for an area that doesn't have zombies in it. I'm not saying literally no zombies. You can fight a few zombies. But just go to those areas. That's how you do it. And it works on every difficulty. It works on this one. It works on Nightmare Zone. It works on every single difficulty. You will find areas that don't have zombies. You just go to those ones. Like, don't look, the game wants to take you through the fun house and make you jump through flaming hoops. Don't do it. Just don't even go to the carnival. Like, go around the carnival. Don't fight the game, like knuckle grinding against knuckle until your knuckle is like made out of titanium and theirs isn't. So then you just like punch them through them, just build up your strength. And yeah, we will be spending our prestige points, by the way, but not immediately. Wait till daytime to do that. But that's my biggest piece of advice for you guys. Don't fight tooth and nail, iron against iron, until your teeth are bigger and your iron is harder, bigger. Ooh, both of those sound weird. Until your iron is more ferrous. Oh, there you go. More ferrous than theirs. That's how you do it. Anyways, hope this taught you a thing or two. I'm sure most of my regular viewers are like, oh, damn it, Fox. We've seen this a bajillion times. We know what to do. Well, shut up. How about that? Anyways, like this video if there's a subscribe for future Lethal Zone content, and of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.